everybody. Wow, what a spread we've got today here. I am feeling pretty good today. Um, Jen has had this cold for what, like a week now?
Almost.
Almost a week. And I was feeling stiff and sore for a couple of days. Now, I don't know if I had the same thing or not. I'm not sure. But man, it's really kicked the shit out of Jen.
Gusto ko ng suwata.
I think now did May and Jen, did they cook this up today, baby?
I help them.
You're helping. I'm trying to get her to take it easy, but she has a hard time taking it easy. You're going to join me, baby?
Yes, I will.
Very good. And are you going back out there at all?
No.
Okay. Could you tell the kids to bring in a cup for me?
What cup?
Just a little bowl or a cup, because I want to add some cream and some of the stevia to the soggy. Let's see here. I'll get. Wow, guys! I found this this Blue Sky app. It's a lot like Twitter, but it's I think it's more like for people like myself who are political.
Excuse me, baby, what do you want to do?
Just a cup or a bowl so I can put some cream in it.
And other.
I'll put the sugar in it.
Just that. Just a cup.
Yeah, because I'll use this little spoon. Yeah, I found this Blue Sky app and it's really nice. So I'll be advertising that on that as well as Facebook to get our YouTube account really going strong here. Our YouTube account is going to evolve. Again, our YouTube account, Disciples of Tao, is about helping improve the human condition using the beliefs of rational humanists. And rational humanism, again, is an ethical foundation. It's a moral and ethical foundation of individualism. It's about having human dignity. It's about giving everybody an equal opportunity. Doesn't mean you're going to get outcomes that are equal, but everybody's going to have the same opportunity. Everybody should have the opportunity to exercise, go to a place where they can exercise every day for the rest of their life. And everybody should have the opportunity to, especially the children, to go and learn free from the dogma of the corporations, and so that they can really develop. Did we have any cheddar cheese out there, baby?
Yeah.
I think I'd like some cheddar cheese since I'm all out of cream cheese.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we don't have a cream cheese.
Tomorrow, guys, I'm not going to be eating.
We have too much cream cheese.
I know I eat too much cream cheese, but guess what? I love cream cheese. And the funny thing is, I'm really trying to impress this on all the people.
Did you finish that cream cheese?
I did. I finished that cream cheese, baby.
Yesterday?
So, more than 2 days ago. So, I'm trying to get everybody to understand that fat doesn't make you fat. The food corporations out there who are trying to promote their high sugar products based on this screwed up food pyramid of, having a big base of carbohydrates have been lying to you. It's the complex carbohydrates mixed with the fats and salts that create a hyper palatable food that become addictive. And so, 80% of all people, they say, have social anxiety. Anxiety is like the biggest plague upon our societies. And if you have social anxiety, your brain malfunctions. You're just
Ba't di
not
sinabi, di sana nakuha niya pera niya.
just not doing your tasks. And so my goal is to help people to get them to do their tasks.
So, hello guys. Oops, there's a big fly.
Kill that sucker, baby. Did you really put a crunch on that door?
I did. So, hello guys. Sorry about not doing the live this morning. I'm really,
She needs to take a
really,
day off.
really,
I didn't
really.
even care. I don't care if Jen takes the next month off, the next year off, whatever it takes to get her feeling better. This isn't about making money. This is about helping people with our YouTube channel, but you got to help yourself first. I want you folks out there to take care of your health. We're here to inspire you. We've done it. You can do it.
I will try to eat today. So, maybe.
Yeah. I'm telling her to be, see, she's got a lung infection, and I believe it's viral. The phlegm is clear pretty much. She's got a little snotty yellowish stuff. I don't think that's coming out of her lungs, though. So if her energy starts to run really weak, she gets really low or running a fever.
That's the good thing. I didn't having a fever.
Yeah. But this is indicative, if you have a fever, of really of a pneumonia, a
Yeah.
bacterial pneumonia.
And I don't want to have a pneumonia. Ah,
Wow, Bagnet, I love it. This is the pork belly, the jowls of the pork. Mm. Very popular here in the Philippines. Not so much in the U.S. Again, kind of like eggs. Eggs got the big nasty stamp of approval from the FDA for years. I'm sure a lot of you folks out there that are close to my age remember when it was eggs were a no-no. I used to eat the Dr. Atkins diet when it first came out back in the 90s. I think it came out with it in the 80s. But
this is more vinegar.
Mama.
Atkins,
Oh my God.
he was kind of a big carnivore kind of guy.
Ba't maanghang? Oh.
And I lost interest in Atkins when he put the big kibosh on fruits and simple things like carrots. But now I kind of see where he was coming from. And everybody said, oh, he died, and so he didn't know what he was talking about. Guess what? Everybody dies. I think he made it to the age of 78. And I heard he slipped on a sidewalk that was icy and whacked his head. So, nobody's perfect. As far as I know, he was living a high quality life up until he died. Love Bagnet.
I just cannot breathe with this cold.
Mm. What is that?
Come here.
Just like a cheddar cheese. I love cheddar cheese. I love cream cheese. I love cheese. In the United States where I live, down in Oregon, they made this cheese called Cougar Gold. I love that cheese. I graduated from Washington State University with a bachelor's degree in science, and I'm not sure, but our mascot was the cougar, so we were called the Cougars. Of course, the Huskies, the guys over at the University of Washington, they had other names for us. That's college rivalries. But I'm not sure, but I think that the person who came up with Cougar Gold was a Washington State Cougar. That's the rumor I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. Love that cheese.
It's hard to eat when you cannot breathe.
That is.
I have too much cold in my body.
Yeah. Did the kids ever give you a massage, baby?
Not yet.
You got to get those kids to give you a massage. Now, a lot of people, when they get sick, like Jen, they really, really get super sick because they're not taking care of their health.
Me, it's been like 3 years that I never been sick like this.
And I don't know, I've been around her every day, and she's had this for a week. And again, I had some aches and pains for a couple of days. That was it.
No, just my body telling me that I need to take a rest.
Yeah. She goes a lot harder than I do. I exercise 2-3 hours every morning, but after that, I'm done. Every here at home, I'll do some push-ups, and I do some planking, I do some squats, I do some curls on my stretch bands and stuff. I do that all day long because it's not hard, it's not strenuous. But she's doing that hard dance workout twice a day. For like a couple hours, twice a day. As you
This
guys,
is a leftover.
yeah, as you guys can see, I love salad and eggs.
So guys who's watching here, can you please kindly comment and subscribe our YouTube channel, Disciples of Tao.
Yeah, we're here for
It's really, really appreciated.
yeah, we're here
It's a
for
big fly.
we're here for Q&A. Wait, baby.
Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, camera is out.
So my thing is, I really discovered a way to achieve what they call an enlightened mind. What my version of enlightenment is, which is just being able to get into flow states and free your mind from. Maybe you can kill that spider over there, babe. Free your mind from emotional dysregulation. I'm really good at that. My mind, I'm always in happy states, enjoyable states. Unless somebody's purposefully trying to trigger me, and that takes quite a bit of effort on their part. It's funny the way people use their tactics to try and trigger you. I can always spot it too. You know, they're doing subtle things like complaining and criticizing and gossiping, and it's like, I'm sorry, I'm not playing your game.
That's not my thing.
For the most part, I found it's best to just stay away from those kind of people.
I'm holding a vinegar, onion, and garlic.
And some soy sauce.
Yeah, and
And
some spice.
it's got a
Some
little pepper in it, right? Chili pepper.
Yeah.
Very good.
Just a black pepper didn't mix well.
So yeah, I found this blue sky thing, and it's like, wow, there's a lot of people who are like-minded with me.
Can you get me the one plate? Use this plate for yourself.
Oh. You can have. Here.
You have the mustard there.
Yeah. I might not use it. I don't know. I'll try with the chicken. So as I've been practicing secular Buddhism for many, many years now, about 16 years, I found that the Buddhists didn't quite get dukkha correct, not to my way of thinking. So, you know, I've read a lot of books on, well, one of my favorite guys is Eckhart Tolle, because he managed to learn how to quiet that dysregulated mind. And that's the first step. If you can't quiet your dysregulated mind, you're never going to get into those higher brain states. So for myself, dukkha was really not dissatisfactoriness, or not really suffering. I mean, those are qualities of dukkha. Dukkha, which meant bad hole, and that was referring to the potter's wheel. was really referring to the hole that was off center on the potter's wheel. So the potter's wheel just didn't function as well. Same thing with the wheel on a cart. If you haven't got that hole centered, then your cart's always wobbling. Duca. So what you've got is a wheel that's not well regulated.
Function.
It's not functioning that well. But you can figure that right out on a potter's wheel. And when you recognize that the mind is vibrating at a bad frequency, you know, what are bad frequency vibrations? Anger, guilt, shame, panic, embarrassment, depression, anxiety. The brain's just vibrating in an unpleasant frequency. And only the individual has the ability to stop that vibration. You can change it and you don't need drugs. Drugs will change the vibration. I think that's why a lot of people end up taking drugs. You have some core beliefs that are really messed up, creating thoughts. These thoughts, when, like, let's say you're a Catholic. When somebody says, "Oh, all Catholics suck," well, then you take it personally because you identify as a Catholic. Causes your brain to vibrate bad. I think most people get over it with time because, like any religion, religions are not helping your brain to vibrate with the correct frequency. I guess you could claim that they were, but through the art and music and supposedly the high moral standards. It's like, those are the worst moral standards on the planet. You go to church or you're going to hell. Or when you really get attached to a political ideology. When Donald Trump won the presidency here, huh? When Donald Trump won the presidency, I was blindsided. I didn't expect that dumbass would ever win, but he did. Fortunately, I have a pretty well-regulated mind, so I was discombobulated for a few hours. I got over it. When Joe Biden got elected, those Republicans were crying down there. I'm here in the Philippines. They were crying till the day he got thrown out of office. Well, he wasn't thrown out, he was elected. He quit. But they were so happy that Kamala Harris won. It's like, please, here's Kamala Harris. a good woman with high integrity, and here you've got Trump with zero fucking integrity, no emotional intelligence. All he's got is blah, 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 smear campaign, running shit mouth on people. That's his best. And people put him in office. He doesn't have a plan, but he's got ideas for a plan. Okay, let's see if it works out. I'll tell you what did work out. Same thing that happened the first time he got elected. All those people were going, we'll show you, Tim. Now the world's going to change. I went, you're not going to show me shit because you elected an asshole. That means you have enabled a person who I find disgusting and stupid, which means that you're disgusting and stupid. You're not my friend.
Okay, next topic.
Causes a dysregulated mind. I stay away from dysregulated people. It's funny because here Trump got elected thanks to Elon Musk. So Elon Musk, I knew he was an idiot before, but wow, and Joe Rogan, he's just stupid. I didn't realize how stupid he was. I don't hang out with stupid people either. Stupid people cause as much or more damage than people who are just evil and bad. You know, like Trump and Musk. And if that triggers you, it shouldn't. You hanging in there, baby Co? Just kind of a burnt chicken. Love it.
That is grilled and then I'll fry it. I reheat it.
Grilled and refried.
Here's the roll. Roll, no.
Is this skin?
Yeah.
I like skin.
It's burnt.
That's good.
Stir the bone.
So I found if you're attached to a political ideology or a religious ideology, or even, you know, a nationality, or if you have some strong family values that are fucked up and you attach to these, you're gonna get dysregulated. And when you get dysregulated, cannot get into the higher brain functions. So what happens when you get into these enlightened states of mind? Well, you start doing a lot of critical thinking and rational thinking. And life becomes more understandable. And you start making wise choices when you really start solving a lot of problems. One thing I teach everybody as soon as I meet them is, hey, you are responsible for your health. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you agree with me or disagree. If you don't take care of your health, you're screwed. You know, 18 years ago when I started on this pathway to enlightenment, and then 16 years ago when got my brain regulated, the emotional limbic brain, when I got it under control. You know, I focused on diet and I mastered the diet so that I could eat as much as I want whenever I wanted. Now I'm an intermittent faster because I only like to eat once or twice a day. And I eat a lot of high protein, you know, fatty foods. And when I do eat something that's like kind of semi-sweet, like this saban, just almost like a cracker, but not high in carbs.
I don't buy I taste it.
I focus on what? What happened? Oh, it broke.
They just patch it. It's been loose a while ago.
Let's make an appointment for the dentist as soon as you're feeling better. Got to take care of your health issues, guys. You're responsible for that. And if you don't take responsibility,
Nobody's perfect.
nobody's perfect, but you know what? If you don't take responsibility for your health, you're screwed. Your mind's always going to be dysregulated. I don't make the rules. That's just the way it is. So I don't think of dukkha as suffering. I think of dukkha as a dysregulated wheel. Or a wheel that's not functioning too well. I just use that wheel as a metaphor for the mind and the brain. If you heal your brain through diet and exercise, you're going to start thinking better. And I realize there's a lot of religious fanatics out there, especially pastors, who say, oh, you don't need to study, you don't need to educate yourself. That is bad information. People who fail to understand the world, they're like confused all the time. I mean, they're just stuck in a state of confusion. I can see them. When I'm talking to them, it's like, first thing I do, I look at a person, I check out their health situation. Are they overweight? Are they grooming? What's their appearance like? Then I start looking at body language. Is their head hung down or is their chin up? Do they seem confident or depressed? I start evaluating people right away. Do I judge people? Nope. I don't. I evaluate and categorize them based on their health situation, their body language, their speech, their behaviors, and their attitude. And then I find out about their core beliefs. Wow, that's good. So Buddhism made two mistakes. One, the word dukkha was lost in translation, because it doesn't really mean suffering. If you think it means suffering or that means dissatisfaction, then you're going to focus on, well, how do I become satisfied? And you'll never figure it out. How am I going to stop suffering? Well, you stop suffering when you regulate your emotional mind. So they're never going to figure it out. I found very few Buddhists who ever achieved true enlightened states of mind. Including these venerated Buddhists. I'm not a Buddhist. I just practice it. I'm just saying, look, guys, if your mind is dysregulated, regulate it. How do you regulate the mind? Do your tasks. Every day you got to exercise. You don't have a choice. Every day you got to eat healthy. You don't have a choice. Every day you got to stay away from the alcohol, the drugs, the cigarettes, the overeating, the high sugary foods. You don't have a choice. Every day you should be creating good relationships with your family and your friends. If you don't, you're going to be a lonely person.
Yes, for vegetables.
Poke a fork at me, I'm done, baby.
Good, you stop. Get up, breathe.
So people say, what have you accomplished?
I said, don't eat this chicken because
I
it's
know.
bloody.
They say, what have you accomplished, Tim? I say, well, let's see. I did manage to make it through 7 years of university, college and university. I did manage to work in the pharmaceutical industry for 35 years. I did manage to work pretty much my entire life from the age of 12. I'm a pretty good person. I exercise, I diet, I meditate and study. I did manage to lose half my body weight. Some people say, oh, big deal. I could do that. It's like, okay, go ahead and do it. I'm an accomplished intermittent faster. I eat one meal a day and I have for years.
Wait. Just a little bit to me. Little.
So, I was married for almost 34 years before my ex-wife left me. And I was loyal to her the entire time. I didn't have any problems. I didn't have drug use, alcohol use. I was an overeater. Guilty. Sorry, I was an emotional overeater. That woman dysregulated me with her bad, horrible behaviors. I shouldn't have became so attached to her. That was my fault. I turned over my entire paycheck to her every week, every year that I worked. She gambled. I didn't. She smoked dope. I didn't. She went out there and tooted the cocaine. She's the one that went around and had sexual relationships. I didn't. I was loyal. She was my one and only love. And people are saying, wow, Tim, you're really stupid. It's like, yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't think I was stupid. I think I was sad because I always believed that people could do better. I did. Why couldn't they? Now, I've got my partner here, and I got to tell you guys, she was living a fucking miserable life before I met her. And now, what would you say your life is like? Even though you're really super fucking sick, baby. She's giving you the old thumbs up. Her life is good. Soon, I think early next year, her YouTube channel, and she's getting 100% of all the AdSense monies that come from that channel. I don't want one centavo. What I do want is I want her to be successful. I bought this land for her. This is her land. It'll always be her land. She can pass it down to her family. I'm financially independent. I don't need money from anybody. If Elon Musk were to come to me and say, hey, Tim, be my personal trainer, I'll give you $1 billion. I'd say, fuck you, Elon. You're a low integrity motherfucker. You tried to ruin our fucking country. Tried to buy it out. Why don't you go to fucking Mars? I hope he does. I hope his dream comes true. I hope he takes Donald Trump with him. Of course, I think, by the time Elon goes to Mars, Donald Trump will probably be 6 feet under because he is not a healthy guy. You can't eat fucking hamburgers and live a healthy life. You can't sit around and just go, hey, I'm drinking Diet Coke. This is healthy for me. And eat French fries and pizza and 2 scoops of ice cream every fucking night. Damn, that boy is a fat motherfucker. He is unhealthy. He doesn't inspire me. Well, he does. He inspires me to not be like him. And I would advise you guys to all look at the example Donald Trump has set for the world and just say, it is what it is. I hope he doesn't blow up our fucking country. I hope he doesn't try to destroy Mexico and send missiles down there. I hope we continue sending money to Ukraine so that Ukraine can fucking beat the fucking asshole Putin. That psychopath, Putin. Jesus. Psycho, well, it is what it is. Can't get worked up about it. Who knows how it'll turn out? I can't predict the future. I do know this, the people who enable people like Elon and stupid people like Joe Rogan and follow his podcast and people who, empower people like Trump, who's a wannabe dictator, and now he is a dictator almost. Not yet, almost. When he is a dictator, you are the people who put him in power. You are not my friends. I don't hate you. I don't. I don't hate anybody. So I'm not going to waste my time hating people. It is what it is. You people are just dumb motherfuckers. You didn't get an education when you had some of you didn't even have the opportunity to get it. You've been raised in these evangelical Christian homes that force this crap down your throat. You guys have strong family values that are fucked up. Like Animal Kingdom. If you've never watched that show, Animal Kingdom, watch that show, Animal Kingdom. Believe it or not, there's people out there like Smurf who don't give a shit about anybody but themselves and actually want to destroy everything. Yeah. It's the way it is. That's the world we live in. Could people like that be helped? Yeah. Do they want to be helped? No, absolutely not. Trump doesn't want your help. Trump just wants to be, dictator of the whole world. He wants to live forever. He's got these crazy screwball delusional ideas. And it's like, you can't help somebody like that. Because what he's doing works. He's very charismatic. He's very charming. and he's an expert when it comes to lying. Like George Bernard Shaw said, he said, never wrestle with a pig. Number one, they love to get dirty, and number two, they love to wrestle. I've got an identical twin brother. I know exactly what that's like. That motherfucker is unhappy from day one. I fought him my entire life, and my parents encouraged it. They thought it was funny to see the identical twins duking it out. Nobody ever wins a fight. Nobody wins in a fight. It's always a loss. And if you think you're going to win a fight, good luck. Go out there and get in the MMA or whatever. Go out there and schedule a bout with Mike Tyson. Maybe he'll fight you. He can still knock out 99% of the people on this planet. Jake Paul never knew what he was like when he was young. That's the funny thing. People think they're not going to change, and you are. And I hope Mike learned that lesson. But guess what? He didn't need to be an asshole, because now when he needs friends, a lot of friends don't have his back. Why? Because he was a complete asshole. He was stupid. Mike is not a narcissist. He's just stupid. Trump is a narcissist. Learn how to spot a narcissist. So, at any rate, I'm going to get some cream. I want to eat my saging. And I want to thank all you guys for watching and listening to me rant. And again, I'm not politically correct, because the truth matters more than your feelings. And so I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm not gonna butter it up like old Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski. It's like, holy shit, you went and kissed Trump's ass. I've lost all respect for those two people. That's what Buddhism's all about. It's about integrity. So you have life in integrity. No guilt, no shame. Good vibrations. Good.
Okay, bye for now, guys.
Bye for
It's
now.
really appreciate your time and effort here, but I'm really not feeling good.
She's not.
Okay, thank you all and take care of your body.
Yeah.
Bye.